Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Grizzly Pro Wrestling presents GPWCs. My name is Jack Maverick. I am your owner and commentator of GPW, and tonight we have a huge night of open challenges. And not only that, we have one that hasn't even been announced yet, as Masha Slamovich, she will be putting her GPW Internet Championship on the line in an open challenge against well, I'm going to sound like a broken record with a lot of these, but basically, anyone can show up, female, male, it doesn't matter, for any of these matchups, as Grande Americano will also be holding his own open challenge. As he has said, it's going to be super. That's what he told me. I don't know what else he was saying, but all he said was it's going to be super. So the Super Grande Open Challenge, that's going to be happening here tonight. But also your main event of the evening will be a GPW Tag Team Championship Open Challenge. After All Ego LLC survived the Triple Threat TLC match against the Motor City Machine Guns and Fraxium at GPW Challenger, they are asking for any team to step up to the best team of professional wrestling. That's what Ethan Page has said, as All Ego gets their main event spot here tonight. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge open challenge that Swerve Strickland just announced minutes ago. Literally took over the GPW Twitter account, that doesn't exist, but pretend it doesn't, kayfabe, and basically said, I'm having a Proving Grounds open challenge tonight. Now, if anybody doesn't know what that means, basically, somebody like Joe... Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, answering the GPW Proving Grounds Open Challenge is Joe Hendry. And as I was explaining before, the Proving Grounds concept is simple. If you're able to defeat the champion here tonight, you will be able to challenge for that championship on the next bit of opportunity that presents itself. So basically, you defeat the champion here tonight, you get a world title match. I mean, already we got 3 other open challenges, and we got a 4th one to kick off our show here tonight. And so far, Joe Hendry trying to take Swerve Strickland to the cleaners, trying to take it slow a little bit. As last week we saw Joe Hendry compete in the main event, he went in a 3-way dance against Jacob Fatu and Sean Spears. Oh, big powerbomb from Swerve Strickland, and then stomps him in and gives him a big drop kick. Swerve Strickland now trying to take control of the matchup. This is also Swerve Strickland's first matchup since becoming GPW champion and returning at GPW Challenger. And, you know, with the next bit of opportunity presenting itself, we saw Swerve give his champion's speech before he was interrupted by Will Ospreay, and they went to blows. So right now, the current landscape of the championship could mean anything. Oh! Right now, Swerve Strickland getting a little bit of opportunity on Joe Hendry. Oh no, Swerve Strickland, spiral tap from the top, beautifully delivered. Swerve Strickland might have just taken out the inspirational one here tonight. No! Joe Hendry gets the shoulder up, Swerve trying to take Joe down in any capacity he can. What a drop kick. And look at this now, Swerve stomp. That was the same stomp that he tried to do to Will Ospreay at GPW Challenger. And now Joe Hendry trying to get the little bit of offense in, getting the clothesline shot into the corner. And now Joe Hendry lifting Swerve Strickland up and dropping him down. And now pulling him up to his feet with the fall away slam, courtesy of Joe Hendry. Hendry now hooking the leg. He might have just earned a world championship opportunity, but that got broken up as soon as Swerve grabbed the rope. Standing ovation incoming from Joe Hendry. Swerve countering out of it with the head scissors, taking Joe Hendry away. And look at this now with the clothesline to the floor. Joe Hendry, he could be in a bad position as Swerve delivers the Spaceman plancha to the outside, taking out the inspirational one. Swerve Strickland now, he might be in control of the matchup, countered the Irish whip, now to the outside with the Ganagiri, and springboard dropkick, followed up with the running knee. Swerve Strickland now, vertigo, dropping Joe Hendry, and look at this now, hooking a single leg. No, Joe Hendry kicking out. And look at this now, as Swerve Strickland looking at Joe Hendry. Oh no, Joe's trying to get out of this move, but wait a minute, Swerve stomp onto Joe Hendry. That might not have been enough, but Swerve might have just put him away. No. Joe Hendry kicks out. Rolling Thunder into the flatliner. Swerve might have just secured it there, trying to knock off Joe Hendry in any way. But look at this now, Swerve trying to go for the Swerve stomp once again. No! Oh! Moves out of the way of the stomp. Joe Hendry now clasping the world champion by the throat, lifts him up. Standing ovation. Joe Hendry might have just pinned the world champion. Joe Hendry, no! Swerve Strickland gets the shoulder up. Matchup continues. Swerve a little bit dazed and confused. He lays a lariat out, accidentally hit the referee. Super kick incoming. But wait a minute now. Swerve trying to get a little bit of defense away from him and Joe Hendry as Joe gets sent to the floor. And wait a minute, here comes Drew McIntyre. I think he's ready to carry out another hit. He's been in cahoots with Swerve Strickland. And wait a minute, here comes Will Ospreay. Spins around the Scottish hitman and lays him out with a power bomb. And wait a minute, in the middle of the ring, CM Punk going face to face with Swerve Strickland. CM Punk with the go to sleep. His biggest rival in GPW just laid him out with the GTS. Swerve Strickland in the middle of the ring. The referee, we get a new referee, and Joe Hendry back up to his feet. Grabs Swerve Strickland off the go to sleep. Joe Hendry standing ovation. Lays out the champ. Swerve Strickland, he might have just... Joe Hendry did it! Joe Hendry has earned a shot at the World Championship. Joe Hendry with an assist from Will Ospreay and CM Punk. Joe Hendry was able to secure the victory and prove himself worthy for a world title shot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after my little outburst last week, I apologize for that, me freaking out at the ring crew, but either way, Masha Slamovich making her way down to the ring. She's going to put her Internet Championship on the line. Masha Slamovich, a two-time GPW Internet Champion now after reclaiming her title at Challenger. And take a look at who is answering the Open Challenge. Formerly a part of the Patriarchy, Nick Wayne, answering the Open Challenge. This is certainly a welcome surprise. We have not seen Nick Wayne since him and the Patriarchy were banished when Kevin Owens took leadership as the Director of Authority in GPW. But now Nick Wayne, he is technically allowed to be here. I mean, the Grizzly Initiative allows any superstar, any wrestler of any kind to walk into this predicament. And you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure if Nick Wayne is able to win the matchup here tonight, we're going to have to sign him. I mean, the dude's going to be a champion, and I cannot have a unsigned talent being my champion. But either way, Masha Slamovich, oh, look at this now, taking Nick Wayne down to the mat and just laying in the right hands. And now Masha, oh, wait a minute now, maybe was looking for the snowplow, but Nick Wayne taking control. Oh, handsprings into an elbow, beautifully delivered. Nick Wayne, certainly a very young prodigy. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the Prodigy. And look at this now, Masha Slamovich taking Nick Wayne up. Look at the strike of Masha just dropping Nick Wayne down onto his back. Even though these two might have shared paths a lot in GCW, they've actually only shared the ring once before in a 30-man do-or-die rumble all the way back in 2023. Oh no, look at this, Masha Slamovich catching him off of the Hurricane Rana and dropping him with a power bomb. But look at this now, Nick Wayne, he's taking control. Russian leg sweep into the barricade. And wait a minute now, into the ring. Oh, Dragon Rana. And look at this now, Nick Wayne again. Beautifully delivered. And wait a minute now, off the top with the frog splash. Masha moves out of the way. What a knee. directly to the face of Nick Wayne. Masha Slamovich Tejana bomb, dropping Nick Wayne right onto his back. Stacking up Nick Wayne, Masha Slamovich could be walking out with the championship still intact, and Masha Slamovich, oh no, pulling Nick Wayne in with a belly-to-back suplex, dropping him right on the top of his head. And look at this now, Nick Wayne off the springboard with a poison rana. Nick Wayne now going to take control with the chiropractor. Good lord, he may have just turned Masha into Nick Wayne. Look at the leg, no. Masha trying to hold on to that title as much as humanly possible. Skin Ripper, oh! Dropping Nick Wayne with the powerbomb. Oh no, look at this now, Dragon Suplex incoming. Nick Wayne with the stunner, able to counter. And look at this now with Masha perched up onto the top rope. Nick Wayne, where is he positioned? Whoa, springboard, Hurricane Rana. Good lord, Nick Wayne had to add some style points for you. And no, Masha pushing Nick Wayne off. Matchup continues. Masha trying to get a reprieve in the corner, but Nick Wayne goes all around the world with the boot. And now Masha catches Nick Wayne off the power bomb and the enziguri. These two are just going right back and forth. Oh no, no, no. Double barrel boots to the side of Masha's head. And now Masha trying to get some sort of reprieve here, trying to lay out Nick Wayne. And wait a minute now, Wayne's World, no! Trying to hit Wayne's World. Masha, oh, trying to go for the double axe handle off of the top. Super kick to the gut. And now, oh my god, what a drop kick. May have just knocked Masha a little bit loopy, and look at this now, into the La Magistral. Masha Slamovich, both of her shoulders are down. Wait a minute, he counted to 3. Nick Wayne just won the match. Nick Wayne is the new GPW Internet Champion. Oh my god, Masha Slamovich barely getting the shoulder up right at 3.1. Nick Wayne is the new Internet Champion. And I guess Nick Wayne is now signed to GPW, and you never know what's going to happen. As last week we saw in the first, half of the Grizzly initiative, it was Claudio Castagnoli, the man that we saw in the first season of GPW really rise the ranks, and he was able to defeat Javon Evans. So now Claudio is able to come to GPW whenever he wants and potentially sign a contract. But also we saw last week that the Culling was able to defeat Yoshiki Inamura and was able to defeat Jackson Drake in a tag team match. So Drake and Inamura are ineligible for the contract as we speak, but making their way down to the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, with pure prowess and exquisite athletic control, he is the real American El Grande Americano. El Grande Americano. I mean, I did not know what this guy was all about when I first knew about him. Oh no! Well, I think Grande is about to get thrown into the void as Jake something from TNA, from DPW, from every single indie promotion you can think of, making his way into Grizzly Pro Wrestling. And he's got one hell of a matchup on his hands as he's gonna try to go fisticuffs with El Grande Americano. And look at this now, Jake something already using that power, pushes him off, catches him with the pop-up power bomb. Jake something nearly putting El Grande Americano away here. And we don't forget the first El Grande Super Grande Open Challenge. It was Aleister Black who answered that challenge. And look at this now, Grande with the Northern Light suplex. Jake something trying to throw a boot, but Grande using that stature to his advantage. And I cannot believe that this guy was wrestling in the 1960s. This guy looks amazing for that. But look at this now. Oh no. Grande, he did not realize Jake something was up to his feet as he eats a Saito. And look at this. Gut wrench powerbomb. Jake something didn't even have to move his feet, and he just drops Americano. And Americano gets the kick out. Matchup continues. Grande just laid out. And oh, there you go, Americano utilizing that speed, dropping Jake something with a DDT. Look at this now, ducking the leg. El Grande Americano, flying clothesline, takes out Jake something. But now into the corner, Jake avoids the knees, and an overhead belly to belly, nearly dropping Americano right on the mask. And look at this, running power slam lays out Americano. And now, as Jake something, look at this, trying to lay in the attacks here. Whoa, Americano utilizing the athletic speed again, locking in the ankle lock on Jake something. El Grande Americano trying to make something tap, but no. Jake something rolling Americano out, and look at this. Oh, big boy body block, throwing El Grande Americano down, dropping him with the Michinoku driver, hooking the leg. Jake could have the win here. No. Americano gets the kick out. Matchup continues on. Jake something just utilizing that frame, the layout. El Grande Americano throwing a clothesline. Jake something lays him out. And look at this now, pulling Americano up to his feet and drops him with a spine buster. And now Jake something, whoa, look at this, stopping him in his tracks with a choke slam. Oh, a running headbutt from El Grande Americano might have just taken them both out. But now Americano gonna put the ending spot on the match with the flying headbutt. But now Jake something, what is this? Burning hammer, dropping Americano. And wait a minute, into the void, dropping Americano. Jake something hooks the leg, and Jake something has been initiated. Jake something is now eligible to compete in GPW, and Jake something, what a matchup he has endured here tonight, going toe-to-toe with one of the best that Lucha Libre had to offer in El Grande Americano. What a matchup here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our main event, congratulations to Jake something on his victory here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard it earlier tonight that Ricky Saints and Ron Killings will be the first matchup for our event, GPW Mayday. Live from Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen, we still have a couple more weeks. It will be September 12th that this comes to your screens, ladies and gentlemen. And then next week, we have a lot ahead of us as we will be seeing CM Punk and Will Ospreay team up against Drew McIntyre and the Monster Abyss. After Joe Hendry and Swerve Strickland have already faced each other in one-on-one competition, Drew was asked to pick a tag partner, and who else would you want to have? And I know it might have been a night of open challenges tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but we will be seeing All Ego LLC's Elena Black as she puts on the GPW Women's World Championship in an open challenge. And that will be next week, not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting too close to the main event. But also next week, we will be seeing a Grizzled Initiation triple threat match, as not one but two initiates look to be added to the GPW hopefuls list, as Andrade, the GPW regular, will be taking on Konosuke Takeshita and TNA's Leon Slater in a huge matchup that is going to be absolute chaos. But also we will be seeing Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo of the Blood Dynasty go one-on-one with Miles Bourne and Josh Briggs of the Culling in a tag team encounter. That will be next week, ladies and gentlemen, as right now we're about to get into the main event. And speaking of which, there is the GPW Women's World Champion Elena Black as she presents All Ego LLC. The GPW Tag Team Champions, Ethan Page and Tyler Breeze. Ethan Page, what a phenomenal job that he has been doing running this, company, this patent, whatever you want to call it. Either way, this team has been absolutely phenomenal, and the tag team matchups have been, star-studded to say the least. Wait a minute! Well, answering the open challenge for the tag team, for the Tag Team Championship Open Challenge, is the GPW No Boundaries Champion, Penta. Penta coming off of a huge win against Stephanie Vaquero and Dragon Lee at GPW Challenger. Who is his tag team partner here tonight? Oh my God! Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down on the ring, it's Rey motherfucking Phoenix! Rey Phoenix and Penta reunited here tonight, and we're gonna get the Lucha Bros versus All Ego LLC for the GPW Tag Team Championships in your main event right here, right now. And here we go. It looks like Penta and Tyler Breeze are going to start this off. How fitting, the two men that had the first match of this season, Penta and Tyler Breeze, at opening night had a phenomenal barn burner to start off our season, and it's just getting crazier and crazier with every episode. So make sure you tune in and you check out all the other episodes. If you're just tuning into this one right now, that's all good. If you want to check it out later, you can do that too, or wait till next episode. Maybe I'll explain everything. But either way, Tyler Breeze and Penta taking a little bit of a back and forth. Big right hand from Tyler Breeze. Oh, and that chop just laid out Tyler. And Ray Phoenix tagging right in. And you can see that this crowd is on their feet for the Lucha Bros here tonight. Tyler Breeze laying out Phoenix with a clothesline. Ethan Page getting the tag. But wait a minute now. Phoenix laying out Ethan Page. We already seen Phoenix and Page. They've shared the ring a couple of times. But wait a minute now. Ray Phoenix dropping Tyler Breeze onto his back. And wait a minute, Elena Black sending Ray Phoenix back into the ring. I don't think he realized what was going on. It looked like Ethan Page was trying to grab the mask off of Phoenix and made him a little woozy, made him confused. And look at this now, tagging Tyler Breeze, big elbow. Oh, wait a minute, slingshot. Oh, slingshot crossbody, beautifully delivered by All Ego. And wait a minute now, Ray Phoenix with the Hurricane Rana. Wait a minute. Ray Phoenix, he was thinking about some more offense. Good Lord. He got distracted and got caught with a cutter from Ethan Page. And wait a minute now, Ray Phoenix lays out Tyler Breeze with the dropkick. Phoenix has to get this tag in here, but he's got some speed in him. He's got some athleticism. And he gets the tag into his brother. And look at this now. Double super kick onto the supermodel. And there's the tag into Ethan Page. He definitely needed that one. But now look at this now. Penta trying to take control. Backstabber onto Ethan Page. And Ethan Page now just putting the thumb in the eye of the mask of Penta. Plays him out with a reverse DDT. Penta, tried to slap him in the corner, but Ethan Page just maneuvered out of the way. And look at this now, trying to go for a brainbuster perhaps, but no, Penta, taking out the legs of All Ego. And look at this now, Ethan Page, slapping the head of Ray Phoenix. And that chop, that just shot him back even further. Poison Rana onto Phoenix, and a springboard crossbody from Penta. It's almost Lucha rules at this point. Ethan Page now, roundhouse kick to Penta. Ray Phoenix with the spin around lariat. Just nailed Ethan Page. They are the legal men in this matchup. Tyler Breeze breaks up the pin. And now Tyler Breeze, wait a minute, stopping Phoenix in his tracks with the stun gun. And look at this now, Page. Look at this, just toying with Phoenix to get back up to his feet. And wait a minute now, Phoenix pushing him off. And wait a minute now, Page throwing the boot. Spin kick from Ray Phoenix, nails him in the jaw. But wait a minute now, tag into Penta. And now both of these two gonna deliver a double suplex onto Ethan Page. Delivered, executed beautifully. Spinning Uranagi. Super kick incoming from Penta, but Penta stops in his tracks. Ethan Page just spikes him with a DDT. There's the tag into Tyler Breeze. Big splash into the corner. Supermodel kick from Tyler Breeze. And look at this now. Just getting the tag right back into Ethan Page. Page trying to steal all the glory here for All Ego LLC with the X-Plex. And wait a minute now, Ethan Page for that snatch power slam. Good Lord, he countered it into a destroyer. Penta now trying to take control of the matchup with the Fear Factor super kick assist from Ray Phoenix. And now Penta getting back onto the ropes. Phoenix not going for the pin. What the hell is he doing? Ray Phoenix attacking his... Ray Phoenix attacking his older brother. No! Destroyer on the floor. What in the ever-living hell has gotten into Ray Phoenix? Ray Phoenix sending Penta, his own brother, to the wolves as Phoenix just walks away in silence. And Ethan Page now with the assisted twisted grin from All Ego LLC. Ethan Page hooks the leg, and All Ego LLC with a controversial assist from Ray Phoenix has retained the GPW Tag Team Championships. I am at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. Ray Phoenix has turned his back on his brother, his older brother. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we can have for right now to mourn. We will see you next time on GPWCs.